Did I get picked? Let's talk about it. Good morning. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Let's talk about it. Did I get picked for Kiltony? Thank you for the 100. Bing bong bong. Kiddo seeds. Also have you guys definitely please send your love. If you want to send love through anything today, send it through the Streamlabs tip jar, because we have challenges on there that you can donate to. And you can also hear voice to text. I'm not sure the way this is lined out, like why this. Like the stream, click here. Okay. Hi everybody. So I'm gonna pin this, and then we're gonna make our coffee. Going back to Kiltony today. We're gonna find out. I didn't get picked, but it was a cool experience, of course. It wasn't. It was. I mean, you guys saw me on the line. So it was definitely a time. Hi, Harry. Alright, so let's make our coffee. This hog is on with this. Let's have it. If you ever believe you ever held was shaped by things you never chose, you're okay. Going into it. Harry's going into it. How loud does this sound? You guys hear me okay? Alright, let's go. Today, but not that I do wish that everything collided differently, but last year I went to the Yankee game with my boyfriend for the old timers day, and I can't today because Kiltony. And also, even if I didn't have Kiltony, I got booked. Well, I guess I could still go to the game. I was booked at Bananas this whole weekend, and I had to turn it down because Kiltony turned it down. So let's see, how does that look? Thank you. Who hit that? Thank you. I'm trying to like not do that. Why is the vertical canvas on? Hold on a second. I just want to make sure I'm not doing like 2 live streams. Why is that coming back on? Good morning. Hit that like button, guys, and subscription button. I did not do what I should have done last night, which is I ate like a fat ass. Look, you can see it. I was so hungry and I had such a migraine. I ate a bacon, egg, and cheese sandwich from Dunkin' Donuts. But I'm gonna run today. Like, I am going for a run, even though I'm tired. I'm going for a run. Alright, just making sure it sounds okay, because I want to sound alright. Obviously I want it to sound okay. Where's my charging wire? Something. I brought it in. I don't know what the fuck it is. Oh, here it is. We had a good time yesterday, though. It was lots of camaraderie, lots of hoping that we all get on, kind of feeling. I will say, the woman that you guys saw, Paola, in my live stream yesterday, she got on. Did not go well. She didn't do well. First of all, the Madison Square Garden audience, they were booing it. They booed Christina Mariani at some point, and even Tony said you guys have had a lot of unwarranted boos. There was like they were just booing to boo at some point. And one comic who got on was like, "Yo, fuck you, dude," and then they all laughed. But and that was an immigrant from Nigeria. Like seriously, he's like, I actually don't have a working visa, and they were all laughing. We were like, what? So. Love you back. Because this is like a weird cut, these shorts, and like I feel very bloated. I'm definitely doing some kind of crunches today on the stream because I definitely feel like I need, eat. I shouldn't have eaten that food last night. I just had a really bad headache. Didn't want to buy food at the Madison Square Garden. It's like $20 a pop. It is such a waste of money. So, hold on a second. That's right. Keep going, Michelle. So. Yeah, of course I'm having heartburn right here. Ouch. What's that from? What? There's a lot of people there. I would say I was expecting more to be lined up, but now everybody's saying there's going to be more lined up today probably. But I'm going to probably leave around the same time because people were cutting. A lot of people were cutting line. And I at one point, there was a girl that got on at the very beginning. She cut line. Not that it matters, but people were cutting line. And someone said, yeah, it's a loose line. I'm like, fuck. I don't know. So I didn't get picked. There was 3 people's names that didn't show up. 3. Three people's names that didn't show up. So, like, you missed your opportunity before Madison Square Garden. Can you imagine? Like, that was annoying. Well, not annoying, it's great, because then they got to pick again. I will go live again on the line later today. The line. Let's see if I can do this. I'll do it from the top of the computer again. We have an interesting suspects today on the live stream. So it's hard to like not feel disappointed when you don't get picked when you're like waiting on the line. But I will say the fact that we get to sit and watch the show is pretty cool. That was better than Austin, obviously, because you're watching the vibe and the energy. That, yeah. Yeah, but just costume jewelry. But yeah, I am Christian. I don't know from yesterday. So I didn't get picked. However, I am trying again today. And we're gonna actually, I think I'm gonna move this over here because I want to do some stretches It's crutches and everything. Listen, what is your name? Nerdin? I don't know what the hell you're talking about. And someone with Chris. And also, I believe what I want to, like, I believe that if you believe, especially if you're a Christian, that you are kind to others and you treat others with respect. So I want to shut your mouth about the modesty shit. So we are going back today. I hope it's not. It was very hot yesterday. We got very lucky that it wasn't downpouring when we were online. Dedrick was there. Christina Mariani was. What are the regulars I had? Not Ari Maddie. Ari Maddie, everybody went wild for him. They went wild for him. I mean, they stood up. And same for Pat O'Neill. Pat O'Neill, everyone did a standing ovation for him. I left after Pat said, right from the last joke, just because I had to get to my car and I was like, it's gonna take me forever to get the fuck out. I actually got home right at 11 o'clock, so it wasn't too bad. But I think that tonight might be different. I don't know. It was pretty easy to get out. I got in and out. So let's go. Let's get stuff done, Sarah. What did you guys think of the stream on the line yesterday? I thought it was cool. It was fun to do it. I'm gonna do it again today. So you guys get a little bit of stream now and later, and you get to meet some of the people that are waiting in the line. Now, some of the comments are like, oh, no, I'm not coming back today. And I was like, why? You got it. You're in it. You know? Hair, skin, nail gummies. I don't know if I know feel the difference. They just take fruit snacks. What's up? I'm telling you, the Madison Square Garden audience was not easy. And my boyfriend's coming to tonight's show, so I don't please God, if I get picked, I don't want to bomb. I mean, I will be so embarrassed. Oh, Rapid Night, what's up? Cheers, 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 cheers. Let's go. So, like I said, I did not get picked, but it was a cool experience to be there. There are my Canadian friends. You guys can see it's starting to boil a little bit. And have the experience with all my friends from the dojo and just the comedy business. There was one guy that people knew. I didn't know him. They got picked and he did really well. His name was Ramsey. I don't know him directly, but my friend Manny knew him. So he did good. It's not just the set. You have to do a good interview too. Hope you get picked and you will kill it. Thank you. I hope so too. I will kill it. We're gonna kill it. I'm gonna tell you right now though, when you heard the audience, every time somebody paused, they started booing. So it's you gotta go really in. This Paolo woman, she was the second person online. Second. She got picked and then went up and it just bombed. And I was I went to the bathroom. I went to the bathroom at this point and then I came back and Manny's she's not even I think my boyfriend even texted me thank you for the super chat. Did you send a super chat? And I was like, here, look, don't forget, guys. Flex cam, jumping jacks. I think I got to jumping jacks in a minute. Here we go. We can do it. We can do it. Bam, 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 bam. Hey, the beautiful, sexy lady is here. She left her coffee mug in the car. This off. I don't know where it's today. So, I just felt like they were also booing people to boo. Like, Christina Mariani came on and they booed her during one of her jokes. And also, 2 of her jokes I've heard already. On both when I worked with her and on social media. And what's wrong with that? It actually proves to show, go with what you know works with your audience, you know? So, but those, like, so it was interesting. Ari Maddie did really good joke. It was very funny. And it just made you be like, fuck, I need to be writing more. Good morning, how are you doing on a beautiful Saturday morning? Hope you have a wonderful day. I hope I have a wonderful day as well. Hope you have a wonderful day. We're trying out for Kill Tony again today. We are waiting in line for Kill Tony. You can see my stand-up right on my YouTube page, right here on the YouTube page. There's a stand-up playlist. I posted some stand-up clips for just members only as well. Actually, there's another set I gotta post. So you can go right on on this page. You can see some of my stand-up. Or you can follow me on Instagram as well. I feel very fat in this today. That's okay, because I ate. And I also had a jelly donut last night. Let's go! Come on. I know I have, like, my challenge for jumping jacks, so I need to do some shit to, like, I need to get, like, it's like, I'm gonna give jumping jacks for free a little bit because I need to get my cardio moving and grooving. And I don't want to look a fat ass on camera. I get picked. There we go. Come on. Adam Ray was on the panel, Jim Norton. Rob Schneider. Oh, I can't believe I'm forgetting about Rob Schneider. Rob Schneider was on, too. He was really funny. And who is, let me just go back here. Hang on. Darius. We also had David Lucas. I was surprised Cam Patterson didn't show. I was like, wait a minute. That would be pretty cool. Hi, United States Marine. Did I put my sugar in my coffee already? I don't remember. Do you guys remember or no? Did you see me put sugar in my coffee? I think I did. Did I put sugar in my coffee? I can't remember. You can't see my kicks, you can just see that. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 4, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Ugh. Ugh. So, Mike Cannon had some interesting things to say on the stream yesterday. I really liked having him on. More interviews like that for sure. What else? I mean, yeah, I definitely feel it's nerve-wracking to watch. Like, but it's cool. But it's like, when you get out on that stage, you gotta go right into your joke. See, when I signed up in Austin, you don't get to see... You don't get to see the show. Here's what, if you want to see a challenge, go for it. I don't have kiss my underarms. I don't know how to do that. That's weird. How do you kiss your underarms? You have to tip in the Streamlabs, though, in order to see those. If you want me to jumpy jack, all that stuff, you gotta put in the money. Baby. Because honestly, the waiting is long. Like, very long. Like, I would say 2 hours. It didn't go as it wasn't as bad as I thought, but it's long and it's hot. You know what I mean? Like, it was hot yesterday, and we thankfully were underneath, like we were under shade most of the time, and then, oops, I turn it off. And then we had to move to the sun for like a few minutes, and then somehow then it was good. But like, so it wasn't that bad. But it's a long time you're waiting, you know. I mean, Deco is good. Oh, it's so yummy. So. Heidi's body is perfect. Oh my god. Like her ab. I want to know what her diet is. Like, I wonder how old Heidi is. I'm starting to feel anxious about my age because, like, I don't know. Heidi age. Kill Tony. Let's see how old she is. She's 36. Yeah. You look at her body. Holy shit. I don't know what she did, like, prior, but anyway, she's got a great body. Okay. When inside the club, they get in hot. Mike, I don't know what you're talking about. I don't look at day past 30. Thanks. I appreciate that, but I don't believe it. But that is very sweet of you. My daughter is always saying nice compliments like that to me. And she'll always be like, you look better than you did in your 20s, Mom. I'm like, thanks. I appreciate it. I'm just getting some jumping jacks going because, like, I feel like bloated because I ate late last night, but that's okay. Like, I don't know what I'm gonna wear today. I kind of want to wear a dress because it's so hot, like a little summer dress, but I just don't feel comfortable doing that. I don't feel comfortable on stage to wear the dress because I feel like I'm comfortable with cat and cow. Here we go. Thankfully, my back is not hurting in my neck. I'm feeling pretty good from everything. Everyone's like smoking weed or whatever. I am like the most straight, narrow person on that line. Possibly. Yeah, I do have a little bit of fun with it, guys. I do want to go. I wanted to go to the Yankee game. I also feel like, well, I had 5 spots that I gave up this weekend for the small chance I get on Kill Tony. So, but at the same time, I can go step bananas another time. This is an opportunity to keep putting yourself in, trying out for, preparing for, you know. I don't know. I did feel like I just felt like the energy in that room with the way they react. I don't know. When you start hearing people boo, you're like, what did they even do? The person didn't. Christine booed. They booed her for a second. But they also did say there's like a lot of unwarranted boos. You guys are like talking about things that I don't know what mic you're talking about, cleaning your house. It starts to get you feeling very like hungry for the things you really want to do with stand-up. Like, I mean, that starts to, but like I just feel a little lost sometimes. Like, I feel lost. Like I haven't done anything with my life at 44. Not that and I don't mean it like that. I have, but I don't know. Like 44, I'm gonna be 45 in October. Have I done everything I can every day to get further ahead in stand-up? Like, for example, today, I just woke up right before I started my live stream. So I had missed my writing hour. I mean, yeah, so that, like, I mean, I can do the writing later, but I can also write more later, you know? For me, I feel like I need to do as much writing and listening to my sets to get better as possible and get on stage in the right places as much as possible. I say that because I feel like some of the mics I'm going to are not helping me at all. They're helping me if I'm being, like, honest and saying, I'm going to do this new joke to get out the rhythm. But, and that's what I did this week, but like, they're not helping me network with the right people. I'm not saying that to be mean or rude, I just don't know. No, let me not say that, because that's not what I mean. They are helping me network with the right people, because those people book me on shows and get me spots and all that stuff. But I mean clubs that I want to get past that, and again, maybe I'm wrong, maybe those people will know somebody at a club. I want to get past more clubs and get seen on those stages. But I did have that thought this week. Are all these mics that I'm doing right mics? And then again, I can't get to certain mics in the city physically because of the time frame I have in between picking up my daughter from practice, running home, and then the fucking amount of money it takes. But that's also an excuse, you know? Find a way, Michelle. I need to have. If I took away my Starbucks allowance completely, I'd at least have enough money to at least $30 extra, you know, a month. All right, let me do my app circuits. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now, I got comics who listen to my live stream, so I'm not saying that the mics that I go to and you guys see me at aren't good mics. I'm saying, are they helping me? Am I getting better? Don't know. I don't know yet. I really would love to get picked today and get on Kill Tony and do exceptional. and then see, yeah, I'm doing good, doing what I'm supposed to do. But I don't know what's gonna happen. I've also prayed on it to only happen if I do really well, because I don't want to bomb on that. I will. Yikes. I don't know. No. My friend Kathy just called me. I'll tell her I'm live streaming. I'll call her back. I'm on live stream. I'll call you back as soon as I'm done. What's going on, everybody? Okay, so today is Kill Tony. I don't even know what the music is. It's playing. Let me just stop it here. I'm gonna stop the music for a second and just look at and see. Yeah, I mean, I also don't know exactly, like, the shift from the amount of numbers I was having per day on here to now. I don't know. And that also puts me in a headspace sometimes where I'm like, what now? But then it's like, that's part of business. If you want a quick ab flex, you have to send a tip jar to the tip jar, and we'll make it the same for the flex cam. But that's not just doing it because you asked. Thank you. You want any kind of challenge for fitness stuff, you gotta donate to the live stream. Tip, donate, whatever you want to call it, because I'm out here. And also, just so you know, I like working out in the morning because it gives me a lot more energy. But whoops, I have to do some. This is not so annoying. Here we go. Damn. I can also hear voice to text on there as well. So, but I feel. Let's see. It won't move up. Your abs don't really show. I'll tell you, Heidi's abs are like fierce, So when you see them up in person, you're like, holy crap. So the lineup, I'm gonna probably leave here around 11:30. Go down to take the path. I'm gonna take a Uber to Hoboken. Take the path because then I'm also meeting my boyfriend. Hi, John Wayne. I'm meeting my boyfriend. He's gonna come to the show with his dad as well. So we'll be meeting up later. I just feel like, when I was saying about like, I don't know. I get stuck in my head that when I was in college, I really wanted to be an actor full time, and I wanted to make that my living. There's been small parts of my life where I just used acting as right after college for 2 years. I was touring. And then during the pandemic, I was just doing my theater company and virtual gigs. And I guess a little bit after that. But like, I've always wanted it to just be that. And I feel like, am I too old now to make that dream come true at 44? And I don't think so. I've also always had my fallback gig in my field, which is great. But I feel like, there's a part of me that just doesn't feel like I've done enough good stuff, which is ridiculous, which I have to stop. I have to stop doing. And I also have to keep telling myself, well, if you really want it, if you want to be like Chris Stefano, babe, or Kill Tony, babe, you have to work harder than you've ever worked before. And also what comes into play with that is making enough money and balancing that and your kid and all that stuff, Sometimes I just feel like, am I ever gonna really make it? I don't know. And it's probably not the best thing to say, the right way to say it, but I feel like the hopes and dreams I've had since I was a little kid, like, will I ever be able to see those to fruition? So I think that's in my head a little bit. Because when you go to something like Kill Tony at Madison Square Garden, and you see other people get up and you see other people do well, and then you also see other people bomb, you don't want that either. Thank you. This is better. Ooh, what the hell? That doesn't feel right. I should not have had that sausage last night. That was not good. I have gone to Austin and I have signed up. And yes, of course I would go to Austin again. I just haven't, it's expensive to fly and take a flight. So I can't go every week, I'm pumped. I'm ready. I'm gonna do good. I'm gonna do good if I get on. I'm not gonna let any of this hold me down. Any of the negativity in my head. But I do think about that. I think about my age. I think about my and again, so many, in other words, I feel like I wasted a lot of time in my 30s, even though I didn't look at it as wasting. I feel like if I would have dedicated every single day, I'm trying to look back, figured it out. I mean, I guess the pandemic was how many years? Not an excuse, right? Pandemic happened. I just want it so bad. I want to be making more money in my craft and to the point where I can help other people, and show my daughter to never give up, But I'm grateful for being here. I'm grateful for having my body and my life. So I have to also look at it like that, What the hell was that? Something's hurting right here. Like, right here almost. That food I ate. Good morning, Oki. Oki catching you up. Did not get picked. Something's right here. I feel it. Sore. Did not get picked, but cool experience. As always, we can go back down there shortly. Well, I will also live stream from the line. Honestly, a lot of people kept saying this. I'm surprised there's not more people. They kept saying it. Ari Mahdi, why do you saying his name like that? Ari Mahdi and Sina Mariani were there. Dedrick Flynn. Adam Neal got a standing ovation. Ari Mahdi got a standing ovation. Ari Mahdi's fucking jokes were killer. And he was picked for So Ari Mahdi is a great example of like, wow, I need to get back to writing right now. So, he was really great. Pat O'Neill came out and everyone stood up. It was Pat O'Neill's first time performing in New York, not just Madison Square Garden. First time performing in New York City. Hold on. Ever. I mean, now granted, the kid is like half my age, but how cool is that? He's really good. His jokes are really good too. You don't like it? Oh. Oh, the audience loved him. They like standing ovation. Those were the two that got standing ovations. Rob Schneider was there. Rob Schneider was very funny. There was a nice Adam Ray came out. It was Adam Ray and Jim Norton. Come on. With that. Rob Schneider was a legend. He was great. I don't know if they were joking about Adam Sandler coming on panel, but he was mentioning something about that. I think that they were obviously joking. I don't know if Adam Sandler. Yeah. So, and then there was also who was the other one? Kill Tony. David Lucas. David Lucas was funny. I mean, I don't care if he's gay or not. He's really funny. You can't deny his funny. Thank you for the gift.
Loot box.
Thank you for the loot box. Thank you for the loot box. Sounds like the bomb. Yes, I did have fun. Don't forget, you can